and 6 goals that were scored in the play-in matches, of course, that took place here for the Inter-Confederation playoff matches between Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, and South Africa and Nigeria, both 2-1 results. So we got 100 goals that were scored here in Morocco until today, with these 3 that we had for Cameroon in the first half. Well, she played her heart out. Tabitha Chawinga, the Olympic Leones's player from Rumti in the northern region. Nakan National Park, just on the doorstep, of course.
Please welcome on stage Dr. Patrice Motsepe, CAF President, accompanied by the dignitaries.
CAF President Patrice Motsepe. FIFA President Gianni Infantino. An important moment, this, in recognition, of course, of the fabulous football that we've seen from these 2 finalists. Just moments away from picking up the medals and, of course, lifting the trophy, but two presidents from Cameroon and Morocco. Nice little moment there.
والآن نقدم لكم جائزة اللاعب النظيف The Fair Play Team Trophies awarded to Algeria.
Algeria coming up onto the podium. And that's the Fair Play Team Award, of course, as you can see.
والآن مع جائزة أفضل حارسة مرمى. The best goalkeeper trophies awarded to player number 23.
I mean, come on, it's undisputed goalkeeper award goes to no one else but Michele Mahini, the wonderful hero against Nigeria, and of course what she produced, all of those shots, incredible. That is the Golden Glove Award, proudly showed off. She was outstanding, she really was. 4 penalties saved against Morocco, tagged out in open play, and then those penalties in the shootouts. Well, the top goal scorer, the best goal scorer, no one else but Temwa Chawinga. 5 goals and 2 assists. And only separated with Marine Garmanga, who also scored 5 goals, but she didn't have the assists.
The Total-Energies Woman of the Competition trophy is awarded to player number 14 from Cameroon.
She's extraordinary, Monique Ngok. She gets the Player of the Tournament award, the midfielder from Mufu, just east of Yaoundé, with the CAF president Patrice Motsepe. A wonderful moment there, former FC Fleury player, and just signed actually for Washington Spirit just last month. Samuel Eto'o and FIFA President Gianni Infantino That's a special moment for her.
والآن فنرحب بحكام المباراة النهائية للبطولة. Let's welcome to the podium the match officials of the final game.
Well, they did a brilliant job out there today. Shenda Said Ali Al-Maghrabi, the Egyptian. Her third straight WAFCON, but back-to-back third-place matches, and that's her first WAFCON final. All credit to her and her team, of course. And we had Quincy Victoire of Mauritius, with Huda Afine of Tunisia, Vincentia Enyon and Togo. And the VAR officials, Dosaf Kanouzi of Tunisia, Zakaria Bouchtawi of Morocco, and Laetitia Antonella Viana of Eswatini.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bronze medals for the third place team, Algeria.
Well, what a tussle. The Algerian team bettering their quarter-final finish in the last edition, which was their best to date. And finally, after not getting out of the group stage in the first 5 WAFCONs, but on their 7th attempt, they get themselves into the semi-finals, and with it, they qualify for the FIFA Women's World Cup Brazil 2027. Very happy. And then they went on to beat Morocco, the hosts, in that third place clash, the bronze medal game, penalty shootout. Chloe Ngazi, one of the stars, the goalkeeper, of course. That's been a wonderful journey for Algeria. And that will be their first ever FIFA Women's World Cup that they'll take part in when they head to Brazil next year. They didn't manage to go that step further and get into the final, losing 3-1 against Malawi. With, of course, the sisters scoring goals. Tabita Chawinga with a brace and Temois scoring that third goal, but Ben Stiti, very well respected coach, who's done a marvellous job in guiding Algeria to third place. Well, I think this is a proud moment for everybody back home in the southeastern country in Africa. Family photo for Algeria as the Malawi players go up onto the podium to receive their medals. I mean, what fabulous football we saw. All credit to Tabi Chawinga, who will return home as a hero with all of her teammates. And then he'll be back to Lyon in the Rhone Valley. The Olympic Lionesses, who will be down there and waiting for her to return. And to get ready for the new season, of course, but they were all incredible out there over the past few weeks. and it's great for the country. We'll see, hopefully, a lot of growth. They've already got a set plan, and opportunities coming for young girls right across the country, right up in the north. And I think that it's been set up there by the Chawinga sisters coming from Rumti and having to travel and go Lilongwe and Blantyre to get to play football. Now there's an infrastructure that will enable the young players of the future to follow in their footsteps. But it's all smiles for these Malawi supporters who have come here to follow the Scorchers in their journey all the way to the final. A fairy tale story for Malawi, for Lovemore Fazili and Maggie Chombo.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the gold medal for the champions of the Energy Staff Women's African Cup of Nations World Cup 2026. Cameroon!
This is the moment. The indomitable Lionesses get their chance to come up and see the trophy that they're going to lift in a few moments. Incredible run, built on a brilliant defence. Big smiles. I think when you look at what they've managed to put together, they've just been so solid, so connected, and so well organised. Little selfie there. Mariam Manga just taking full advantage of the whole situation, and why not? And a fair few Cameroon supporters coming here to join in on this memorable moment. And Joseph Dion Ngute, the Prime Minister of Cameroon. Everyone wants a picture. Everybody wants to have their selfie because you want to just remember these magical moments. Everybody's smiling, everybody's celebrating this, and love the glasses, love the style. They always have it, don't they? They're already starting to strut their stuff on the podium. Just moments away from the trophy lift, which will send the whole nation into raptures. They've never scored in a WAFCON final until today. They conceded 8 goals. Now they've got 3. And the captain about to go and join the team. She will logically have the trophy in her hands. Gabrielle Ongene, the 37-year-old, in her 8th WAFCON, enjoying these special moments. Will she get to go again? We just don't know. All we know is that she was there and she played her part in Cameroon's first ever WAFCON victory. Cameroon are the champions of Africa. New champions prevail here in Morocco. The celebrations can now begin. Victorious across this campaign. Totally deserved. And a fourth champion of Africa now, following in the footsteps of Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea and South Africa. Well, they worked really hard to get to this final, and 3 goals in the first half that set this up perfectly for their first ever WAFCON title.
Cameroon in 2005 lost by 5-0 up against Nigeria. 10 years later, in 2014, they lost by 2-0 against the Super Falcons as well. And in 2016, losing by a single goal to nil up against Nigeria. And then, 10 years later, finally crowned champions of the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. This is a team that truly had to grind out results. 4th time in the final, and they get to make history, Toki.
Yeah, I think it's been a long time coming. I'm looking at the players, like the captain as well, who's been there. I'm sure it's well over 15 years. Your Bella Rose, Abam as well. There's so many players that are even mentioned in the build-up. Your Kristen Manes, that have been yearning for this opportunity. And I think this is just a reminder also to the Cameroonian Federation that these women have been in the game for long. They deserve everything that they have and that they've achieved. And I'm hoping that seeing Samuel Eto'o there as the president as well, that he understands what this moment is. I think it's just a moment that is bringing Cameroon football back. That's the belief, and I'm just happy for Cameroon that they finally are rewarded, because they are one of those teams in the tournament that was just missing this silver.
They certainly came close on a number of occasions, and this is the Central African country that, of course, wins it together with Equatorial Guinea. The celebrations continue. This is a team that really had to give it their all, and what a flawless performance it was in the final.
Yeah, indeed. I think a dawn of a new era. You look at the top 3 that was there in 2024, 2026, 2022, 2024, nowhere to be found. No South Africa, no Morocco, no Nigeria. And I think, again,